Hey, everybody. As promised, here's the start of part two on this comparison and pricing between Groove Digital, their products, Kajabi, ClickFunnels, and Kartra. And with that, we'll get right on over to it. Comes down to the fact that you have let me get that out right, future-proofed your business entirely, because anything and everything that you would need is going to be taken care of with that one thing, and you don't have the additional payments. And remember what I was talking about with Kajabi about that 1800. Here's the interesting thing: when you get down to what they actually want for this, you know what, I apologize, I shot right by that. It's right here. There we go. Zero payments today again, and you can get signed up, and you'll have three monthly payments of $497. It starts in 2 weeks, depending on when you actually see this, because and again, they're going to stop offering it at some point, and I don't know when that is because they're not telling any of us. So that's definitely a case of where you really want to jump on top of this. But 3 easy payments of $497, starting in 2 weeks. And that's what I did. That was a full payment, and that makes you a lifetime backer. And then once you pay that, you owe nothing else. And you can go back up to pull up the page here so that way you can have Mike explain all that to you, and he'll go a little bit deeper into the nuances about the different pricing plans too. Or you can go 6 payments at $288, and so then you actually can reduce the impact to you right now, because I understand that money's tight right now for a lot of people, and I can appreciate that. But I look at it this way: sometimes we have to really take that bite, because when you start looking at it, the funnel software, the autoresponder, anything else, trying to start your own business or trying to reduce your cost overall, sometimes you have to pay a little bit more upfront to be able to have that future proofing down the road, to where that way you're not having to make those payments later. But sometimes you can't do it, because you can't scrape the funding together to be able to do that. That's why they came out with a 12-month plan that you give them $188, and over the next 12 months you can do the $188. And so really it comes out that you come back, all in all, really, if you break it down, especially with the 3 easy payment plan, that's why I want to kind of work with that, $1,500. Okay, let me think about that for a second. If you had the basic plan of Kartra, or you had the basic plan of ClickFunnels, or the basic plan of Kajabi, you would either pay $300 more for a complete lifetime, plus a bunch of additional stuff other than just like the page builder in ClickFunnels case. Now, you don't get webinar, evergreen, ever webinar type product with Kartra, even though you can get most of the rest of it, but you don't get unlimited hosting, and you get restricted on your bandwidth. That's huge. So those are additional costs that you would incur under Kartra that you wouldn't. But at $1,200, so you pay $300 more, you get lifetime here. Or if you had Kajabi, which that blows me away, $1,800 for 1 year for the basic, for just 3 products and 3 funnels, and you can open yourself up to as many products or funnels that you want, and as many URLs as you want, and no impact. And you save $300. All right, so I'm going to stop sharing the screen at that. And you save $300. I mean, really? Wow. I mean, no, that was a no-brainer for me, but that's me. And I understand that the biggest opposition that most people have, I'll be the first to tell you that, is I have to tear this down and rebuild it over there. I got it. But you got to think about it. Sometimes the lift is heavy to start with, and when you have that little heavier lift in the beginning, it becomes much easier in the end. It's like starting this channel, or any channel, or doing podcasting, or setting up your website. All of that, usually in the very beginning, it's always a heavy lift. Then after that, it starts getting a lot easier. Now, the thing that I was talking about the bonus piece. I think that this is the best thing that has happened in the digital space, really in the entire existence of the space. Because one of the things about this that I didn't touch base on is this is built on JS script. Every one of the other people that I talked about, and I think even a few more, are built on Bootstrap. I'm kind of geeking out there on you, but basically Bootstrap's kind of old tech, still good tech, just a little bit older, because it has to go back, and you have to send a signal and do a signal. It's not like Flash based, where JS script is kind of more Flash based. And what that does is it speeds up the cycle for you to get the information you want and get the information out there. It streamlines everything, and it really makes it's brought it to date. And that's one of the things that Mike feels same is just fantastic. He understands that, and he's just huge about that. And I can't say enough about that because he's a programmer. I mean, he's a geek like that, and then a marketer second. So it was a good fit with the three of those guys. That being said, the bonus. I think that this is the best thing for anybody who has a digital business or wants to start a digital business to get themselves in there, because they get all this, and once all this releases here over the next year, you're set for life. Done, done, done. And then you just start building and keep building and keep building, and then get your piece done. Now, the one thing I will tell you that's hidden somewhere in a lot of the information that's out there, you can have as many contacts as you want. They do limit you, not to a degree. Let me qualify that. 25,000 emails a day. Or if you go over that and you want to email more people than that, then you'll get the best pricing you can for anything over that. I think that that's reasonable, because then that would be the only additional cost that you would have. And so there you go. Full disclosure, full transparency. And that's what they say too. Now about that bonus. If you would like your videos, product, service to rank on page 1 of Google within 24 hours, I want to be able to give you this product by going through this link to get the big product here, which I think is absolutely fantastic. Groove Digital, because that's what it is, Groove Digital, because really you get the full suite. If not, then you can just go through and get the base free one, or any level you want. But that's entirely up to you, whatever you think fits for your business. That's not what that is. I just want to be able to give you something because they're giving away, and I want to support that. And I believe in them enough and I believe in you enough that between the two of us, we're going to be able to give you something that's going to set you up totally for that. And what it is Paul Murphy's ATS, which is Affiliate Tube Success, how to be able to get your videos to rank on YouTube in 24 hours. I want to give you that. And then I got an ebook here on how to be able to get a little bit more engagement on your YouTube channel. So those are the things I'm going to give you. I've taken up more than enough of your time today, and I apologize. Usually I like to keep these videos 10 minutes and under. So with that, I'm going to give you a chance to think about that. Click the link below, go over and take a look at everything. Don't forget to subscribe, ring the bell here if you like this content. Leave any comment. Tell me some direction or something that you would really like us to develop on, because the next piece I'm going to be really working on here after I get into this series I'm doing here on GroovePages. I'm going to be looking at a little bit more of the tactics side of it and some strategy pieces to try to give to the group so that they've got something else. So with that, I'm out.